Hey guys and girls, what is up? It is your boy Tim Ray, and I'm coming at you with another video. Today I'm going to make a vlog. I'm going to talk about some interesting stuff, some things that are interesting to me, and some questions that you guys have asked me in the past. I know that I said I would be making tutorials, and I am. My next video is going to be a tutorial. I'm going to start a series. It's going to be maybe 3 or 4 videos, maybe 2 or 3 or 4 videos, teaching you guys how to do the double lift, which is a very important move in Magic. And then after that, I'm going to be teaching several controls as well, and other sleight of hand like that. And I may throw in a trick or two. But I'm going to be teaching sleight of hand and card tricks and tutorials in my next video and in the future. But for today I wanted to do a vlog because I got a lot of questions, fun questions that I could answer in this vlog. And the biggest question that I'm going to answer today is, what is my favorite trick to perform? Before we get into that though, I have a few announcements. So, as you may know, I said that I would be giving a deck away, and I'm going to be giving a deck away. The deck that I'm going to give away, I said it would be the King's deck, but I said it might be the King's deck in the comments actually, but it's not going to be the King's deck because I have 2 King's decks and they're all terrible. Both of them are actually really messed up. Like, they have coloring on them because I did not hand treat the cards well. So they're still performable, but they're not in great condition or anything like that. But the deck that I'm going to be giving away is the executive playing cards from Illusionist. I believe it's from Illusionist. Is it? What does the box say? Yes, it is from Illusionist. This is a really, really nice deck. I'm going to do a quick review. It's a nice deck of cards. You can see there's the Ace of Spades. Oh wait, that was the wrong. Okay, that was the flow. You can see there's the Ace of Spades. It's a nice deck. This how the fronts look. It's very unique. This is probably the most unique deck of cards that I've ever messed around with in my life. And I've gone through quite a few decks, but this deck is the most customized. It's the most different. It's crazy how much detail they put into this deck. It's actually really nice. It handles well. You're gonna have to it takes some getting used to because it's kind of slippery. That's just how I feel about this. But it's a good deck and you'll enjoy it. And it's like in brand new condition because I barely even used it. And what I'm going to do is, as a special treat to the person who gets the deck, I'm actually going to put it in Mnemonica stacked order. And if you don't know what that is, I will probably make a video about it at some point in the future, but it's kind of complicated if you don't know Magic well, and if you don't know cards well, you would not know about it, and you wouldn't really know how to use it. But it takes some getting used to. I'm still learning it. It's called Mnemonica order. Some people call it stacked order, but yeah, I'm gonna put it in that order for you guys. And if you know how to use it, then congratulations. If you don't know how, you can research on YouTube how to use it, or wait till I make the video on how to use it. You can also message me, and I can tell you how to use it that way. But it's kind of complicated to do it through messaging. You know, you kind of have to see it hands-on. So if you want to find out how to win, at the end of the video I'm going to let you guys know. So just watch the video, be patient, and at the end I'll tell you guys how you can win the contest. The topic of today's video is, what am I talking about? I'm getting confused. Okay, the topic of today's video is, what is my favorite trick to perform? Now, I perform at corporate events. I've performed at close-up events. That's what I do. That's how I make the money. You know, I love performing. I'm a magician. I love doing that. And every magician has go-to tricks. So today I'm going to show you guys 2 tricks. I lied. 3 tricks. My favorite card trick, my favorite non-card trick, and my favorite all-around trick, like the best effect that of all time, in my opinion. My favorite card trick to perform is any trick where I take a card and make it teleport to another place in the room. And at first that may sound really weird, but I'm telling you, it's amazing. When I have the spectator pick a card, I say, here, go ahead, take any cards you want. They grab a card, they shuffle it into the deck, and then I do some abracadabra weird-ish like that, and then I throw the cards onto the wall, and they're like stuck behind a painting or a poster, or it's stuck in the window, the card's on the other side of the window. I have the video like that on my YouTube channel. And I figured out a way to do this where I can do it very improv. I can do it real quick. I have to know like 15 minutes before that I'm going to do it. And I can set it up really fast, and it has a great effect, and it captures the attention of everyone in the room. Because if I'm at a close-up gig, I don't get to talk to everyone at one time. I'm walking around often to different people and showing them tricks. But with this trick, I don't know what to call it. There's names for it, like card through window, that's one name, but that's just one variation. I like to put the card in wine bottles, sealed wine bottles, all kinds of stuff like people's pockets. And the name of the effect, I guess I just call it card teleportation. I've seen people perform it. I never had to learn it from anyone. You kind of just know how to do it after a while once you know Magic. And it's a great effect to perform. By the way, if I look like I'm shaking, it's because I'm freezing cold. I'm in my basement filming this, and it's so cold right now. The only heat that I'm getting is from the light that's burning onto the side of my face right now. Aside from this light right here, I'm actually freezing right now. That's why I have my jacket on. So this effect, card teleportation, is a great effect. It's my favorite card trick to do. And if you want to know basic sleight of hand, like the basic sleight of hand trick that I like to do an out of this world routine, the one that David Blaine performed on his Real or Magic television show. I actually performed that before it aired on the show, so I didn't get the idea from the show. But once I saw it there, I was like, oh wow, this is great. It's legit. It's not something that no one performs. Like David Blaine performs it, so of course there's something to it. Yeah, the Out of This World routine is my favorite. Basically, if you don't know what Out of This World is, it is a routine where you have red and black cards, a regular deck of cards, and they're all shuffled up. You give them to the spectator to shuffle, and then you have them deal cards into two piles, and one is the red pile, one is the black pile, and all the cards match up into their respective groups. The black cards go with the black cards, and the red cards go with the red cards. Yeah, so it's really cool, and it seems impossible to do. And the method is actually really, really simple. You really have to do no work. You just have to let them do all the work for you, and you just talk. You talk your way out of doing any sleight of hand. So it's pretty easy. It's pretty cool to perform. I'm probably going to make a tutorial for that later on. But yeah, now on to non-card Magic. So I don't know if this counts as cards or not, because it does use cards, but not ordinary playing cards. This is the ESP deck from... It's just called the ESP deck. I don't know. And I got it from Phantasma. Phantasma is an awesome store in New York. It's a store where I buy all my Magic from. And I'm going to give you guys a quick look into the ESP deck. And I will tell you what the effect is. So it's these cards right here. You can see how they look on the back. Some weird Illuminati-ish looking type things. And on the... and on the front of the cards, the faces of the cards, it's these weird symbols. And it's 5 symbols each. So it's 5 of these different symbols. You have a star, you have a circle, you have a waves things, like sorry, I'm confused. Waves. These are called 3 waves, 3 lines. Yeah, 3 wavy lines. You have the cross, you have the square, and then it starts all over again. Yeah, the basic premise of this effect, and it's really, really cool, is you have, and it's almost impossible to mess up actually. Kind of, but you have the spectator. The spectator picks a card. No, that's not what happens. The spectator picks a card. No, they don't pick a card. How am I forgetting this? I'm the one that I do this trick all the time. The spectator has 5 cards and you have 5 cards, and you guys put them together on the table. But you guys each have the same card. So the spectator has all 5 of these. He has the star, the circle, the wavy lines, the cross, and the square, and then I have the same pair of cards. And what happens is, without looking, I put down cards before the spectator puts down cards, and all of our symbols match up. So you get how it works? I put down a card, he puts down a card, I put down another card, and at the end when we look, he's copied every single card that I put down. I'm probably going to put that on YouTube as well, and put a demonstration on it. It's a crazy effect. It has great reactions all the time. This is my favorite non-playing card effect to do. It's amazing, and it's a go-to effect that I always use. Now, for my number 1 effect of all time, let me show you. It is this lock right here. It's called Mystery Lock, and it is, in my opinion, the greatest effect of all time, which is not the truth, because I haven't seen all the effects of all time, and there's some pretty crazy good tricks out there. But this simple lock is, I'm guessing, in the top 10. And the reason why, I'll explain, is because for me, what makes a trick so good is not the complexity of the trick and how creative it is. it's how well it allows you to perform it. So a trick like the ESP cards right here, a trick like ESP, a lot of magicians don't like that trick actually. It's too simple, it's boring, it's a simple method, it's not wow enough. But in my opinion, it allows me to tell a story and work the crowd up, which is why I enjoy it so much. I love messing with the spectator's mind. That's just my thing. I love to perform. Even if I didn't have magic, I'd still perform. I would do public speaking or something like that. I just love talking to people and engaging audiences, and that's what this lock allows you to do. So the basic trick is, it is a normal lock. There's a gimmick to the lock, but the gimmick doesn't make it not a normal lock. It's actually a regular lock that I could use to lock my stuff, to lock my locker or whatever you want to lock. It's a regular lock. But what the trick is that the spectator, I'll hand the lock around to different people inside of the room, or whoever I'm performing for in the audience, and I'm gonna ask them to think of numbers to try to unlock it, 4-digit numbers, and they go through and line them up. You can see the red line. That's where you have to line the lock on the red line. And I see if no one can unlock it, basically. People keep unlocking and trying to lock, putting in different codes, and no one can unlock it. Then what happens is someone takes the lock, and I ask them, I say, think back to someone in history that meant something to you. And this actually worked really well. I had this one lady, I said, think back to someone in history, a historical figure that you know, or that is significant to you. Maybe even not significant to you, but someone off the top of your head, the first person that pops into your mind when you think of someone in history. And not someone that I could think of. So not someone right now, not someone that's a famous celebrity. I want someone in history a while back. And the lady picked some guy I had never heard of. I had no idea who this person was. I think it was some serial killer or something like that. But she said the name of the person, and I said, go on your phone to Wikipedia, and I want you to type in his name. And she did. And you can edit Wikipedia, but I had not edited it at all. I had no idea who she was going to pick. She picked this person. I don't remember his name. And I said, look at the year that he died. Tell me the year he died. On Wikipedia, it should say it. And she said it, and that was the code to the lock. The only code that worked. So this effect is so powerful, and it is insane. I love it. And she was freaking out, and the lock actually unlocked when she picked this guy's name, and it wouldn't have unlocked on anyone else, believe me. But it was crazy. I love this effect. Like, I die by this effect. If this trick, this one lock, if I lose this lock, I don't know what I'm gonna do with myself. I spent like a lot of money in my bank account to get this trick, and when the guy in the magic shop showed me, I was like so angry because he performed it like 5 minutes before I bought it, and I was like, I have to get this right now because he freaked me out. I had no idea how he did it, and he was like, okay, you want it? And he gave it to you. I bought it, and inside is the instructions for how the lock works and how to use the trick. And I was so mad because it's actually so simple. It's a normal lock. I thought it was some confusing, complicated thing, but it's no sleight of hand. It's just a regular lock that you can use. And I was so pissed off. But it was worth the money. It was worth the money, and I'm glad that I bought it. But yeah, I'm coming to an end now. This is about the end of the video. If you guys have any more questions, you can please let me know, and I will answer them in a future vlog. And you guys can talk to me. What is your guys' favorite tricks to perform? I'm curious, because I know what I like. I know a few of my friends who are magicians like, but what do you guys like? I know I have people from different parts of the world also watching these videos. What do you guys like to perform? And if you're not a magician, what kind of magic do you like to see? What's your favorite? You like card magic? You like hypnosis? Mentalism? Everyone's different, so what do you like to perform? What's your style? So in order to win the contest, just comment below hi or comment something, and anyone who comments basically is going to be entered into this contest. If you don't want to be in the contest, just tell me in the comments and say, please don't put my name in the contest. But if you want to win, or if you want to have a chance of winning, go ahead and just comment below. One more thing, if you could please help me. I am coming up with a documentary in the summer called Why Magic, and I'm going to be releasing it hopefully by the middle of what comes before August. January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August. Oh, July, okay. So July, I'm going to be coming out with this video at the end of July this documentary, hopefully. I've already started working on the script. I've gotten people who may film. I've gotten magicians to be a part of it. It's going to be a blast. I want Collins Key to be in this video, and it was because of him that I really started getting into magic. Because I saw him on America's Got Talent. I knew some magic before, but after I saw him perform, I was like, oh my goodness, he's a homeschooler. I was a homeschooler. I was like, wow, that's crazy. I was homeschooled, by the way. And I was just like, I have to perform this. This guy's cool. I could do this too. So I tweeted at him, but if you guys could please tweet Tim Ray, like at Tim Ray Magic, you know my Twitter handle, at Trey Magic, and then at Collins Key, that C-O-L, I'll put a link in the description. Tweet hashtag Why Magic Tim Ray. So W-H-Y, then Magic Tim Ray. And then say whatever you want about the documentary. And if you don't want to say anything, don't say anything. But that would be so helpful. If you guys could please do that, I would totally love you. Yes, so that is all for this video. I want to thank you guys so much for watching, and thank you guys so much for supporting. Don't forget to leave in the comment section below what your favorite magic is. And like this video. If you liked it, hit the thumbs up. So give the video a like. And don't forget to subscribe if you have not already, because I'm going to be posting a lot more really awesome content. I will see you guys later. Thank you so much for watching.